Hey guys, this is the Anime Music Phantasm 4 here, back again for another collection video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all my entire Don Bluth DVD collection. Yes, Don Bluth, who is the animator for films like The Land Before Time, Secret of NIMH, All Dogs Go to Heaven, and American Tail, and a few others. So I have about 12 DVDs plus one in total, plus one full disc box set, which you'll be seeing later on in the video. Now, I may not have like a complete collection of Don Bluth films, but I think as soon as I collect a few more, like I'm still aiming to get The Pebble and the Penguin, which is another film he made, and I think that would be it then afterwards, because I don't think he made any more. Well, except for A Troll in Central Park, which I may not bother buying A Troll in Central Park on DVD because, you know, the film, despite being directed by Don Bluth, the plot is very childish and very babyish, and therefore it's unwatchable. And plus Nostalgia Critic has already done like a review/rant on it, so you know the film is not my cup of tea, so I'm not gonna bother buying that. And I'll just get The Pebble and the Penguin, then that'll be it. Then that would basically make my collection complete. But for now, we'll stick with the ones I got, and then maybe once I've updated, I'll show it. Actually, never mind. We'll just stick with those. So anyway, without any further ado, let's waste no more time and begin. And get on with it. Beginning off with one of my personal favourites, of course, The Secret of NIMH, which is one of the early Don Bluth films, I think, since it was directed in the early 1980s. And yep, this film, what can I say, is absolutely brilliant. It's got a really nice plot to it, and very likable characters like Mrs. Brisby, Jeremy, and the kids. And I think Max Jeff used to have like a remastered copy of the DVD before he sold it to a charity shop and bought the original copy instead. This is due to the fact that the remastered copy also has the original disc like this one. But the way I look at, but I think even the remastered copies of films from MGM are meant to have the original discs, unless you just prefer that for like the original artwork for it, and like I do. So yeah, it's also from MGM Movie Time, and yeah, here are all the characters at the front again. And talking Nostalgia Critic, I think he's done like a review on this film, and he considers it as one of his favorite animated films of all time. So yep, I'm really pleased to hear about that. So because you know this film is really good, and if you haven't watched this film already, I recommend you do. I recommend you should, because you know it's a really nice storyline to it, and it's got some really intense moments in there as well. Like the Power Stone scene and the battle scenes. They're all intense but really fun to watch. So if you haven't guys watched it already, then you should definitely consider putting this on your watch list. So anyway, here's the front, spine. The camera focus. There we go. Anyway, here's the spine and the back. And it's on for 1 hour and 19 minutes. And here's the disc. Very good DVD, this one. Next up we have is, of course, All Dogs Go to Heaven, which is another film from Don Bluth made around the 1980s. Now, I'm not going to go through the collection in a particular order. I'm just going to go through the order I set them in. Anyway, here's All Dogs Go to Heaven, which is another classic film from the 1980s. And I haven't watched this film in such a long time, because I mean, it's a good film and all, but at the same time, there were some like scenes in there which are quite sad. Like there was one scene where Charlie and Brad were having a bit of a scrap with each other, and Anne Marie here, who's the girl, was who and basically had Anne Marie here, the girl, saying that Anne Marie turning down on her friend, saying that that Charlie's not her friend and he's a bad dog. And I'm pretty sure it made a lot of audiences emotional about it, and yeah, it's quite a sad scene. I mean, there are a few sad scenes in this film, but still, it's still a good film. Still fun. Still lots of other fun scenes in there, and it's also got some great songs in there as well. I really like. And what else? Yeah, it's a good film in general. I do like it, even though I haven't watched it in a long time. And I think there used to be like a TV series of the show on which aired in the US. I think the same thing goes for An American Tale, which I'm about to show next. But yeah, I think there's also like a Christmas special and a TV series of All Dogs Go to Heaven as well. But yeah, I think those shows are probably forgotten and stuff, and they're not as memorable compared to the films. So yeah. So on the front here we have Anne Marie, Charlie, Brad, and those other characters here. I think he's the villain of the film. And I really like this background setting because it's beautiful. So here's the front spine. It's also by Optimum Home Entertainment, and here's the back. And it's on for 84 minutes. And here's a disc. I'm not sure if there's a copy of this released by MGM. If there is, then that's good to know. I'm still keeping the this copy because I've had it for a long time. Same with The Secret of NIMH. Oh, and talking of The Secret of NIMH, I did used to have the sequel on DVD as well, but then I sold it because of how cheap and lazy it looks. And it's nowhere as good as the first one. So anyway, here's the next DVD, which is An American Tale, which is a film released by Don Bluth and Steven Spielberg. And this is also one of the most popular animated films. Not just one of the most popular Don Bluth films of all time, but I think it's considered one of the most popular animated films in cinematic history. And I can see why, because this film is also really good as well, and it's another one of my personal favorites as well, because it's got a nice storyline to it, and great songs. And even though some scenes are a bit sad and all, I still think it's a great film. And as you can tell from the We Buy sticker, I've had this DVD for such a long time, and I think I've had this since 2019. I think that was when I bought the DVD, probably, or it's either that or it's early 2020 before COVID struck, which you don't want to be reminded of. Yeah, again, it's a great film. I do like it. And on the front here we have Fievel, Tiger, and Tanya Moskowitz in the setting of New York. And yeah, it's the front, spine, and the back. And it's on for 1 hour and 17 minutes. And here's a disc. Next up we have is An American Tale 2, Fievel Goes West. Yep. Which is the sequel to An American Tale, the first American Tale film. And I don't know why, but for a sequel, I find this one to be quite entertaining. Because, some moments in there are quite funny to watch. And, it's got some really likable characters like the mouse up there, who I think is voiced by... I think it's John Lovitz who voiced him, and Wiley Bob here voiced by Jimmy Stewart, and it also shows like the and it also shows the Tiger and Fievel reuniting, which is quite satisfying. And there's Tanya on the front as well. And yeah, there's also got some pretty likable characters in there as well, like Nurse Kitty and who's voiced by Amy Irving, and there's also the villain, and then of course there's the villain Cato Wall in there, who is voiced by none other than John Cleese, who did the voice, who you may remember as Basil Fawlty from the Fawlty Towers and Monty Python and the Monty Python films and a few others. And yeah, he's the voice of Cato Wall in this film, and in my opinion, it's a really good performance from him. Yep, very well done to him on that. So again, as you can tell, the Weed by sticker, I've had this for a long time, and I think I bought this at the same time as when I bought American Tail, the first film, and I think I bought this from the same CEX or something. And yeah, it's the front, spine, and the back. I did have a VHS of this in which I bought from a charity shop in 2022, but I'm pretty sure I put that aside now because, I gave up using the VCR, and plus it wasn't really working very well either, so it's probably not worth it. At least I still got the DVD though, so that's good enough. And it's on for 1 hour and 12 minutes, so it's a few minutes shorter than the first film. And there's a disc. And as far as I know, there was there's two other American Tail films. I think the third one is the Treasure of Manhattan Island or something like that, and the fourth film is basically the Mystery of the Night Monster, which I probably won't bother getting these two on DVD, and because when I saw it, it looked a bit cheap and lazy and stuff, just like The Secret of NIMH 2. So that's why I'm sticking to American Tail, the first film, and Fiber Goes West, because in my opinion, those two films are better in my opinion. But yeah, Fiber Goes West is still one of my favorite sequels. Anyway, so yeah, it's a very good DVD. So here's the next one, which is Rock-a-doodle, which is another Optimum home entertainment release. And just like Old Dogs Go to Heaven, I'm not sure if there's an original MGM copy of this, but if there is, then that's good to know. But I think the Optimum home entertainment releases are a bit more frequent to find compared to the original MGM copies. And yeah, and I think this film is quite forgotten. I think this is one of the most forgotten Don Bluth films to ever be made. I mean, it may not be not as forgettable, but not a lot of people. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. So I'm guessing that this film is probably more popular in the US than it is in the UK. But I like it. Yeah, I like this film. So it's really, really good. It's very entertaining indeed. I do like it. It's got great characters, great songs. Sorry if I keep saying that it's got great songs and characters and stuff. It's just it's a true fact because Don Bluth is known for making great characters and songs, and this is one of them, and this is one of the creations he's made that I'm a fan of. And I think Mac Jeffy also has the original copy of this as well. So Mac Jeffy, if you're watching this, you'll be pleased to know that I have a DVD of it as well. And then I know I showed this in a DVD update already, but I thought I showed it again because it's part of the collection, so it's worth it. So here's all the characters on the front. There's the spine and the back. It's on for 76 minutes. And here's a disc. Next up we have is Anastasia, which is another Don Bluth film to be made. And I know Mac Jeffy isn't a fan of this film, so Mac Jeffy, if you're watching this, I can handle your opinion because, well, I like this film. It's a really good DVD in my opinion. And yeah, and I know this film may not be the most beloved film to be made, but I just think it's good in my opinion. Oh, sorry about that. That was just the pile collapsing. Anyway, back on the saying, and this is another DVD which I wanted to get the original copy of, but because I wanted to check the film out so badly, I just ended up coming across the first thing I found, which is the remastered copy. But oh well, I think it's still got the same disc in there and same features as the original, so it don't make much of a difference really. So yeah, so on the front here we have Anastasia and the Prince character, which I've got his name, and then there's Rasputin and Bartok down there. Yeah, Bartok is quite a funny character in my opinion, and he's known for the classic line in the film, "I give her a ha and a hiya, and then I kick her, sir." Yeah, that's a funny little catchphrase there, which you hear a lot of people do an impression of. And I think there's a sequel to this film called Bartok the Magnificent. I think it's called. And yeah, I might check that sequel out to see if it's good. And if it is, then I might get a DVD of it. If not, then I'll just let someone else get it. So anyway, here's the front, spine, and the back. It's also from 20th Century Fox, of course. Oh yeah, Dmitri, that's his name. That's the prince's name, I think. There's Bartok on the back as well. There's some special features on there. And it's on for 90 minutes. And there's a disc. Very good DVD, this one. Next up we have is another one of my personal favourites, Thumbelina, which is another fairy tale film to be released by Don Bluth. I'm not sure if this is like the first ever fairy tale film that Don Bluth has made, but it probably is because compared to Anastasia, this one has a lot of like early hand drawn animation compared to the previous one I showed. So I'm probably guessing that that this is the first film based on a fairy tale to be made before Anastasia. But due to the order, I just made the order like that. So you'll have to forgive me for not showing them in the chronological order. But yeah, again, this film is very, very good. Great story. Very likable characters, including Mr. Mole and Miss Field Mouse. Beakley Beetle, who was voiced by none other than Gilbert Gottfried, which, God bless his soul, he was a really funny actor. And Gilbert Gottfried passed away in April 2022. I think it was on the 12th he died, but yeah, a big rest in peace to the legend. And here's Thumbelina, voiced by Jodie Benson, who you may remember as the voice of Ariel from Little Mermaid. So yeah, it's another great film from her. So this is another good DVD in my opinion. So here's the front, spine, and the back. This also comes in a blue case, just like Anastasia. And it's on for 82 minutes. And here's a disc. And I'm pretty sure the original cover is supposed to and I think that's also the disc for the original copy as well. It's just the covering that's changed. So there's not much of a difference, just that really. And now on to my entire Land Before Time DVD collection, because the first Land Before Time was made by Don Bluth, so I just think I just because of that I just think it's probably best if I show the entire collection for this video. Anyway, beginning off with, of course, the Land Before Time Anthology Volume 1, which basically features like 4 feature films and features like the first 4 films, including the first Land Before Time from the 80s, then Land Before Time 2, The Great Valley Adventure, and then The Time of the Great Giving, and then Journey Through the Mists. Which you can get individually as well, but I think it's easier to get in the box set because it's got 4 films in there, and yeah, they're all in one DVD case. And this is another one of my personal favorite Don Bluth films as well, and because again, I'm not gonna, and for obvious reasons. I mean, the prequels may not be as beloved compared to the first film, but I think they're good in my opinion because the songs in there are quite catchy and everything, and it's got lots of different stories to it, stuff. And I even used to watch Land Before Time TV series as well on Cartoon, back when it used to air on Cartoonito, which nowadays I'm not really the biggest fan of TV series, but if you are, then I can hold your opinion. It's just it's not really as good as the the films in my opinion. I think they're actually better. Yeah. So on the front here we have Littlefoot, Chomper, Spike, Ducky, Petrie, and Sarah. So here's the front, spine, and the back. And the Great Valley Adventure is also the one that features my favorite song from the film, which is Eggs, from the two villains, which I find really funny in my opinion. That's why I think Great Valley Adventure is one of my favorites, just because of those two in particular. But the other films are really, really good though. There's no denying that. And it's on for 4 hours, and the feature running time is 4 hours and 35 minutes, and the bonus running time is 1 hour and 16 minutes. And it comes in a weird case for some reason. I think it's meant to like protect the discs or something. But here's Land Before. So anyway, here's Land Before Time. Here's the Great Valley Adventure, Time of the Great Giving, and Journey Through the Mists. So yeah. The next up we have is and now we get to the individual DVDs of Land Before Time. So anyway, here's the next one, which is The Land Before Time, The Mysterious Island, which I think is the 5th Land Before Time film to be made. And I don't think I've seen the 5th film yet, but I've seen clips of it, and in my opinion, it looks like a really good film. Yeah, it's quite good. And yeah, I think I got this for my birthday, I think last year, I think. If not, maybe Christmas or something. And I'm still aiming to get The Land Before Time, The Secret of Saurus Rock, and yeah, and then I think once I collect that, once I purchase that, then I'll probably do like an updated collection on my Land Before Time DVDs. Just because I think they're worth doing. So yeah. Again, here's all the dinosaurs on the front: Chomper, Sarah, Spike, Ducky, Littlefoot, and Petrie. And here they are under the water here, into the ocean. So here's the front, spine, and the back. I really like this coral setting on the cover. It's quite good. It's got some special features up there. And it's on for 1 hour and 10 minutes. And here's a disc. Here's the next one, which is The Lamb Before Time, The Stone of Cold Fire. Yeah, I did skip a bit because I don't have Lamb Before Time, The Secret Source Rock yet. But again, like I said, I might plan to purchase that and then do an updated collection on it. So yeah. There is a bit of damage on the Wii by stick here, but that's only because I tried to peel off. But you know, sometimes when that happens, the stick is so stuck on that they tend to damage the case a bit. But I think the DVD should still play all right. So yeah, so here's the front, spine, and the back. I'm pretty sure that's the 7th Lamb Before Time film they made. And it's on for 1 hour and 11 minutes. And here's a disc. Here's the next one, which is The Lamb Before Time, The Big Freeze, which is like a Christmas special of Lamb Before Time, you could say. And what's weird about this DVD is that at the end of the DVD and after the credits and the Universal logo, it has some warning screens at the end, and then it leads to another foreign. So yeah, basically, what's weird about this DVD is that when you watch the closing to it, and you wait for the credits, it basically features 2 warning screens, and then it includes a foreign warning screen for which is usually meant to be seen on like other regional DVDs, and then it has the Macrovision logo at the end. But before that, it has some sort of like foreign warning screen with music playing in the background. But I think someone's done the opening and closing to this DVD. So if you want to check it out, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's a bit strange that, but still, this is a good DVD though, at least. So yes, and it's also got a pretty old use certificate here as well. So here's the front, spine, and the back. And it's on for 75 minutes, so it's quite short compared to the other Lamb Before Time films. And there's a disc. And last but not least for this collection video, we have The Lamb Before Time, Journey to the Big Water. I think this is the 9th Lamb, which is the 9th Lamb Before Time film to be made. And I'm pretty sure I used to have the 11th volume, which is the Invasion of the Tiny Saurus DVD, which came in a slim case. But I forgot what I've done with it now. I'm not sure if I still have it or not, but if I do, then I'll just show it in another video. Something. But yeah, so here's the front, spine, and the back, and this is also a remastered copy of Lamb Before Time, of the DVD. But again, just like the others, I think the disc is still the same. And it's on for 1 hour and 11 minutes. So that's the same running time as The Stone of Cold Fire. And there's a disc. And inside, we have a little leaflet for which basically shows like some interactive games for kids in there. So basically, in here you got like features for games and releases available to buy, like basically you got like a word search and a maze based on the film Coraline, which I also have on DVD, along with some colouring pages from Nanny McPhee The Big Bang and Transformers Prime, and then there's Pokemon Zoroark Master of Illusions, where you could colour in Ash and Pikachu, along with a grid drawing of Celebi from Pokemon Forever, and a word search. Monster High, Spot the Difference, Jungle Bunch, Barbie, Box Trolls, which is a film I hate, but if you guys like this film, then I can handle your opinion. It's just, I just don't like it that much. When I saw it as a kid, I was literally just bored with it. So definitely not buying on DVD. So yeah, it's got Dragon Nest, Warriors Dawn, and Gladiators of Rome, and Yellowbird, which looks a bit weird if you ask me, but yeah, just it doesn't really look good to me. So, and here's all the answers inside to all the games, getting quizzes and stuff. Yeah, sorry if my tone's a bit flat. It's just I'm really tired right now, and I just want to finish off the video now. So anyway, that concludes my entire Don Bluth / Land Before Time DVD collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Which DVD out of all 12 is your favourite? Please share your answer and watch your favourite Don Bluth film. And which Don Bluth film is your favourite? Please, if you like to share the answers, please put them down in the comment section. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I shall hopefully see you in the next video. Bye bye, and take care of yourselves. And of course, peace.